My favorite introduction.
I
I wonder if you guys can hear the music.
Let's
Let's
see.
see.
If I
If I
search
search
myself.
myself. No, this is not it. I should be live. I don't know why it does this. Huh. Maybe if I sign out. But yeah, I should be live. Sign into chat. Can somebody tell me if anybody is here? Of course. I shall be live. Come on. Is there no better way to do this? Oh yeah, okay. No, okay. There's no music. One second, let me fix the audio. Gotta delete this Safari audio. Okay, now the audio should be fixed. I am hot, as always. I should definitely not stream. Should shirt off. But that's what I want. Okay. So where we left off is, I think we had, is this showing you guys the, yeah. Okay. Where we left off is we fixed these. So we can go into our Notion. And nope, nope, nope. Here. Okay. Quality of life upgrades. Profiles now load faster. Amazing. But what we need to do now, let me do this. I'm not gonna have music. My apologies. I just woke up from a deep sleep nap, which was probably not a good idea, but I always do it. Anyhow, we actually wrote a 90-day plan. We explained GPT what the current problem with our startup is. So let me guys give you an update. So what ended up happening is that we published the application in 2025 November. First, it started with iOS, and then 2 weeks later, after 2 weeks later, in the middle of November, we launched the Android version. And then at the time, I was marketing everything via organic growth, and one of our videos kicked off, and that's how we got most of the subscribers. It kind of went viral in Budapest. We received around 424, well, 424, that's way too specific, for around 400 users from that video solely. This meant a panic attack in me because at the time, as I said, after that video was published, we didn't have the iOS version yet, and we launched the Android version of the web, but it couldn't really feed off of that organic video that went viral. And yeah, I knew it immediately that that was just kind of good luck because that momentum was not really like sustainable, even though it was amazing. But I didn't expect all the vi videos, of course, to be taking off as that one did. And yeah, it was a huge drop off in the user base afterwards, and the application wasn't completely ready. We don't have any fake profiles. We only have organic users, and most of the users were male. So for the newly joined female users, it was kind of not a good experience to download the application. So one of the things that we have to actually fix and what we have to work on, and yes, we should have worked on this a lot longer, a lot like a long time ago, um, is having a good experience for the female users as well, not just the males. We have to work on notifications, as mentioned in the last live, and this way we have to gain our users back, or we hopefully can gain our existing user base back, get them active again on the application, and then hopefully with our marketing plan that we have, our strategies that we are going to follow, we are going to attract some more new users. We, as mentioned, I used AI for most of the development, and we used GPT, we used Claude, we used Gemini, um, but for having a plan, I actually created a project file in GPT, so or a project folder. So GPT actually knows a lot about our application, and I asked it to generate us a concrete plan of how we are going to move forward. I listed all the problems. So here, as you can see, Vooze does not currently, and mind you, I did not create most of the uh, I, sorry, I just got a text at the same time. I created. mm, I explained most of the problems, but GPT wrote the entire plan, and I read through it. I think it hits it right on the spot. Um, so we are gonna go through this. I think this is a really good plan, and we are going to try to follow this together. Um, so this is basically just a step-by-step operating guide. Uh, for Oh, by the way, yesterday we gained 2 users, so I'm really happy about that. If you are listening, thank you for joining, and hopefully we can build the best experience for you. Um, let's see. Okay, so since I'm not filthy rich, I will dedicate around 150 euros per month, which is close to nothing for marketing. I think it's close to nothing, but I'm not a marketing expert, but I feel like uh, this sort of application is very marketing heavy, and I don't think that will cut it. But we should see some results using this budget. As mentioned here, Vooze's problem is not a download problem. That's our goal with this journey that we are doing together with these lives, and videos will come as well, hopefully, but that will take a lot more time. Um, it has a female presence problem, retention problem, consistency problem, which stems from me. And since now I started this, hopefully this will also get me and my butt to work. Hopefully. Well, that just sounded super weird, so I don't take that literally. But yeah, I gotta get to work. What am I saying? Jeez. All right. So, um, I wanted to scale in Europe to see if maybe test the application's performance based on numbers, so I could use any users from across the world. But that's not really a good idea, and I know. So the what we gotta focus on is actually have to make a presence in Budapest, where we are currently located. So let's see how this is split up. We have a main objective, success metrics that we have to track. We have obviously this 90-day roadmap, the priorities, the women's homepage, man experience, minimum product checklist, analytics, the content machine. Yeah, this is actually really cool. Uh, we are, I will tell you something soon regarding this, because I have built something off the stream, that I can't wait to share with you guys very soon. Uh, Maybe what's the best idea to do this? Let's see. So there's GPT actually gave us quite a lot of ideas of what to implement in the application. Sorry about that. So what we gotta do is we have to focus on marketing, but before we do that, we have to fix the user retention problem. And we are going to do that by um, following this smaller plan the smaller goals that we wrote. Fixing the notifications. It's going to be really important so that we can send out notifications to our existing users that, hey, we fixed this. This is coming up. We would love to have you back. This will also be presented via marketing videos as well. So what we fixed, for instance, and we have to share with our users is, for instance, this men's section, because women weren't really engaged on the application. As I said before, they were not able to see men's profiles. They could only see active dates. And from the 400 users that were at the time, not many of them knew how to use the application, even though I think it's a little bit trivial, um, because it's using kind of hints and some ideas from Spotify, as you can see, and the feeds are just like any other feed on social media platforms, and we are using the handles like on TikTok. And so it's kind of like a merge between or like a mix of all of these social media platforms compacted together. But as I was saying, yes, the engagement can be fixed by actually bringing the users or notifying the users with these new and core and necessary functions. So, with all that said, I think we should get to work. And I really am procrastinating because I have no idea how the notifications are done. And I'm really trying to test that today. Now, I think we might need a physical device for that. Um, or I'm wondering if it actually can be done via the notifications. I mean, via the simulator as well. Um, where were we? Let's see. I need a Safari. Let's see if anybody is here. Nope, that's sad. Let me sign in. Okay. So, by the way, if you tune in, please drop a like. I don't ask you to subscribe, but if you do, thank you so much. Feel free to check out the applications in the store. If you're single, if you're in a relationship, man, I don't I don't want you to get in trouble. It's probably not for you. And but yeah, I would appreciate it for all the singles out there to who are listening to this to check out the app. Um, let's see. Okay, so notifications and reminders. Uh, do I still have even credits in Claude, which we have been using? Let's see. I think we are here. Some ideas. Was it this one? No, it was this. Okay. So, yes. Yeah, we should still have credits, but we burned through 43% of our plan. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. I don't know what we were gonna do. Maybe we are gonna switch to Gemini or some free versions, or we have to resort to using my brain, which is I don't know if we should solely rely on that, but let's do this. Okay, so what happens if I switch the model to medium or to sonnet? Is that a problem? Or is it fast mode? I can't even enable fast mode. Why? It don't matter. All right, can we test the hmm? Okay. All right, let's move on. Now I want to focus sending notifications. I would say background. Oh yeah, this is important. We are sending background notifications, not foreground notifications. For those of you who don't know, the difference is if you are in the app, you see that you get a notification on your screen for under the messages tab, like, hey, X and Y wants to go on like a date with you. That's a foreground notification. The background notification is when your phone is closed, for instance, and you get one of those notifications pop up on your phone. So that's what we are trying to do because what I want to do is send out a notification that, hey, the new update is out. Please check out, come back, or check out this date, or somehow grab um, the user's attention who have already registered. So, and I don't know how to do this, by the way. So now we have to rely on AI again in building that for us. So I'm pretty sure in our code we already have some notifications built, but I think it's only when you match with somebody or when you receive a date request or a join request. Now, if you don't know, let me explain again. Men see women's profiles, they can invite women, and women and to invite women to their established or created dates, and female users can view all the dates and the profiles. On the profiles, they can suggest a date for them if they don't have a date created. And they can also see the list of the dates and send join requests to a date that they like. So this is how it works. Uh, let's get back to my original point. I want you to focus on sending background notifications. Can you analyze? By the way, can I turn Do Not Disturb mode on? How do I do that? Personal, Do Not Disturb. Don't disturb me. Anyway, that's that's a joke. You guys can disturb me. Okay, can you analyze my code and explain me how we invoke background notifications as of now? And tell me what kind of notifications are currently live. That looks red. Why? What does that mean? Oh, it means it's outside of the context. Uh, huh. Okay, let me stop it. Switch. Switch back to Opus. And try again. Why can't you read? Try again. It should work. Okay. While it's doing that, let's see if any of you guys are here. Nope. I'm talking to myself. Amazing. Okay. You don't need that. Claude. Okay. My apologies. Desk view. What is that? No. Let's see how it's actually thinking. Yeah, okay. So, we're at it. So first, I want to I want to fix the app and make sure to we can roll out this update on both Android and iOS with the fast feed loading experience. Uh, right, this is important. This is what I was looking for. So, women's homepage must feel alive. We were talking about this add profile browsing section for women. Men near you recently joined. Most thoughtful day creators. Ah, this is a good idea. Um, recently joined is also good. Popular this week. Uh, it would be a good idea, but if this would only be good if at least like one date a day is created. Date idea nudges. We kind of have this. Save for later. Maybe this is awesome. Can I type? No. Okay. Wooze pics in Budapest. These are all good. Man's experience. Make date creation. This is extremely important. Now, I don't think it's bad, but we definitely have to set a a button that would allow the users to make it to make their date recurring. Now, since we are still in the testing phases of the market, I would say this is going to be a premium feature. No, uh, this is not going to be a premium feature. Maybe down the line, but in the beginning, it's definitely going to be for free so that we have as much content as possible. Okay, what did Cloud do? So, so these are deployed and firing. When you receive a new chat, a new request, new promotion, etc., etc. Okay. Every notification is routed through notification permissions. Okay, there's a permission gate. There's a token. 24-hour before date reminder. Ah, these are all important. Yes, I want you to wire these up. However, the main objective is I can test notifications now on our simulator with the mock data, and eventually I want to be able to send one-time notifications, one-time custom notifications easily to our users. What should we do? Wire these up first. Let's wire these that you mentioned first. Hmm. I just like my own video. Why do you guys see this background? Actually wondering. How can I fix that? This is not even open. Streamlabs. Do you guys know how to do this? What's wrong? I think it should work now. So this whole time, you guys were looking at. Huh. Well, I'm sorry. I don't know why, but the desktop, it is frozen. And now it should be good. Okay. Technical malfunction. And now it should be good. Wonder how I could play music at the same time. Let's see, let's see. This is not true. 650. Just put an estimated number there. Um, anyways, let's continue to see what it's doing. Or at the same time, we can focus on this. There's a giant mosquito near my feet. That notification tester. Uh, it's not what I was looking for, but might as well at this point. Wow. I don't know what I did. Hmm. Okay. I wonder if this is gonna work. Before we do this, I have to go for a second. I want to see if I can trim that. Right. And pause. I'll be right back. Hello, hello, hello. Okay. Okay, now it should be good. Okay, let's re-enable the camera. And I think now you guys can hear me. Okay, let's re-enable the camera. And I think now you guys can hear me. Good. Oh, so let's talk to this guy. Can't I just use Firebase console messaging? It's not set up, but isn't it? And maybe we could select me as admin, select myself to send custom notice for testing, not resting, but testing. Hmm. This is a lot easier. Okay, I gotta hide my screen now for a little bit to understand our backend. I clearly cannot show you guys what that is. Let's see. And then can I make? There you go. Until then, you guys can see me in big. Hopefully you don't see that. Sure. So Firebase, we have authentication, remote config, storage, etc., etc. We have messaging, and that's what we need. Cloud messaging. I think we have to create our first campaign. Uh, yes, we have to select Firebase notification messages, and then let's see. Hmm. Hmm. Ah, okay. Great. This is awesome. Now we can have everything on here. Finally found. And let's rename this to iOS simulator. Okay. Wait, can I? This is cool. Okay. So what I am doing at the same time is now Firebase console. All the messaging and the notifications are gonna go through the Firebase console, which is technically just the our backend. And what I want to do is that if I have some kind of a notification that I want to send out to the users, theoretically just make it extremely simple. Like type it in onto our online platform, into Firebase, and then this notification immediately uh, becomes available for the users to see. So now that we are here, um, okay, let's check in the cloud again. It says run the app on the simulator, and the notifi that has notifications permitted. The iOS simulator, blah 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 blah. Okay, long press your avatar on the home screen. Opens notifications tester. Share. Copy. Okay. Firebase console, your project, engage cloud messaging, new campaign notifications. So yeah. Okay, first let's build our app again. I think we have to uh, install the packages, whatever we did. So quickly run npm I. Then we are going to cd into our iOS folder, open up the iOS folder, and we are going to run install. Again, this is not a coding tutorial. What we are doing, I'm just sharing my journey of how I'm building the app. Um, but for those of you guys who would like to understand how this is actually built, don't worry. I can explain, but uh, yeah, it would take some time. So let's build our app again. Hopefully nothing broke. And it's constructing now. Let's see, let's see. I don't know how much time it will take, but probably quite some time. Okay. Let's see if it's built. No, it's still building. This might take some time. So long press on the avatar home screen, it opens up the notifications tester. Tap share copy your FCM token. Choose copy. Yeah. Okay. Open up Firebase console. Let's select your My Project, engage cloud messaging, new campaign, notifications, fill title, body, click send message, set it. At the right, paste your FCM test. Notifications should arrive within seconds. If it's that easy, then that's awesome. Let's go ahead and notification. This is going to say test. We're going to use a JPEG for our logo. Save. Test notification. Vooze test. Hmm. Wow. Okay, we'll need to select the target. By the way, our app is getting built. As I can see. Perfect. Let's see if I can fire. Huh? Or where? Huh. This is the setting screen. And maybe here. Profile. Or which avatar? I don't think this is working. I'm trying to long press on the avatar in the settings page and nothing happens working on the simulator. Yeah, well, that also doesn't work. Right? I long press on the home tab tar as well, and nothing happens. Huh, interesting. Wait, hold on for a second. Or is it only adding the main home screen? Why can't I? No. Home. Okay. Hey, okay, got it. Okay. Okay. Hmm. Let's reload the app at the same time. And the belt. Oh, we have to build it. Oh, okay. Send test message. Huh. I almost messed up because we almost sent real message and then we are just copying our FCM token so that we can send the test message only to ourselves. Yep. Why does it take ages to build this? No idea. Build it. Build that. It's taking ages to build it. Okay. If I no, I guess it would be better. I'm just playing around with this until it finally loads the simulator again. But it will take some time because I cleaned the folder. So the oh, come on. What is taking so long? Oh, ah, this is taking ages. While we are doing this, because this is bullcrap, uh, let's go to our experience, journey, and roadmap and see what we've got to do. Man's experience, minimum product checklist before series promotion. Women can browse profiles. Done. Women suggest date ideas. Kind of done. Empty state is replaced with curated content. Needed. Profile quality prompts. No idea what it means. Date templates. They don't exist. Basic push notifications. Kind of have. Analytics events are tracked. They are not. Old users can be reactivated with a clear update message. That's what we're working on. And so we're going into, okay, we are still testing. Still building. Yeah, but it's, oh, finally. Let's go to our simulator. Well, do you guys see that I don't see? It's because we are not in dev. We are not in dev mode. We are in production mode, and that's why I cannot see these changes. Again, I don't see anything next to the avatar or when long pressing the avatar. We just waited 10 minutes for no reason, but it's okay. We are trying, we are trying. Sorry. Oh my. At the same time, I'm wondering if we can launch another one, another session. Can you check create date work flow? Add an option to make date auto renew toggle before publishing date. Set it to true by default. And so what we're working on right now is that in Claude, I am launching 2 sessions because it takes a lot of time to I have an agent working on the FCM token registration, and the other agent that I'm going to run is to polish up the create date workflow. So that when a date it expires, it auto renews. Make sure this does not have any complications regarding the matching flow between the user. So logic. It stays intact. Then to choose from templates, date templates, field based on user location, maybe date ID constants. Figure out where to add this. So it's that is a new folder. Hmm. This might take some time. In the meanwhile, we could go back to our Word. Uh-uh. It's not an option. I still don't see the button. It's getting ridiculous. Okay. Wow. I need to do something. Not real. No, not this. Firestore. Admins. Oh my God. Okay. Users. Created that. What I see the FCM token. And I make this test now. Okay. Hmm. To find my UID. Okay. Okay. Test, test, send a message. Is this easy? Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Okay, I think this is gonna be fairly easy. Uh, Send this message again. So it comes off as like that. The black icon, test, test, test. Option upload image provides validation GPS. Great. Amazing. Remove this dev notification settings. We just added the FCM works. Now I tested. Amazing. I'm actually happy this worked out. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, auto range default on. Date preview step toggle card below the preview just before publish button. Templates. Okay. Oh, we hit our rate limit. Let's end this for now. Let's end the notification cd into. We didn't add any packages, so I think we can just run it to test this code, and then we gotta log into a mail user, but that's no problem. Let's see how our app looks like. Ah, okay, we are in the test. Uh-huh. Ah, cool. Very cool. This is very cool, guys. Isn't it? What happens if I pick one? Picnic at the park. Next. Doesn't take the location. Okay, so we gotta fix this later because this bottom sheet needs to look exactly how it looks like, for instance, here. As you can see, this bottom sheet does not look like that. But I like the whole concept, how it is. You can pick a template really easily. This was going to be AI generated. but they can fill the same form, like fill the stuff later. If it's city bike, then it changes to city bike. Thermal bath, awesome, romantic stuff, really cool. And yeah, this needs to be like full screen for the best experience. Um, we have to fix the remote config, create that templates, that inspiration subtitle. Yeah, okay. Let's assume we proceed with this. City bike ride, Budapest. Rockport, let's say it's here. We choose date and the time. This picture should be okay. I like this how it's pre-filled. Cool stuff. Yeah, it needs to use the background that we use here. These are very important details because your app is going to feel like it's all over the place. Also, maybe this toggle shouldn't be white. It should be maybe a different color. Boost. We can't boost. That's okay. It needs to have auto renew. This is really awesome. This is gonna be fixed like that. Okay, I think we're gonna take a little break. Then I think after 12, our tokens are going to be resetting. So we can come back at around that time. See you guys. See you guys later.